Hi guys, it's Night Fear, and I am coming on in this video to let you know what I read for the last 2 days of hashtag 50 a day November. And this is for the 24th and the 25th. So let's go ahead and get started. So for the 24th, for Saturday, I read 246 pages of Beauty of Darkness. I was trying to finish it, but I didn't manage to. This is the third book in the Remnant Chronicles, and I love this. There is another novel to this. It's a prequel, and I'm going to read that. I can get it on Scribd. And so I'm going to be reading that soon so I can finish this and have another series finished. Yay. So anyway, like I said, I read 246 pages in this. And then I need to get this finished. Actually, this is what I'm going to be concentrating on today because it's actually due back at the library tomorrow. But this is The Looking Glass Wars by Frank Beddor. And it is, I read 61 pages, and this is a kind of a retelling, a different kind of a retelling of Alice in Wonderland. Really enjoying this. Finally found out how she comes to our world, and yeah, it's really good. And the only reason I stopped reading this is because I was trying to finish this. So yeah, too many books, not enough time. So Saturday I ended up reading 307 pages. Now, yesterday, I read The Beauty of Darkness, trying to get that finished. I ended up reading the last 147 pages. Oh, this book. This was a roller coaster for me because with the romance, it was like, it was going fine, and then it wasn't, and then it was, and then it wasn't, and I didn't think it was, and then, yeah, it just, yeah, yeah. And for those of you that have read it, you understand. I would highly, 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 highly recommend this series. I gave this book also 5 stars. So yeah, I definitely would recommend this series, especially if you like, fantasy, and it's not really high fantasy. It's really, I mean, it's YA. It's not bad at all, but it's really easy to read. I really fell in love with a lot of the characters. Just really, really got invested fast with this book, and then just continued. But yes, definitely highly recommend this series. And that can go back to the library tomorrow. And then I started Huntress. The Beauty of Darkness was by Mary E. Pearson, if I didn't say that. But the Huntress is by Melinda Liu. I was trying to get this finished yesterday because Fall into Fantasy ended yesterday. Unfortunately, I didn't finish it. As you can see, I don't really have that much to go. But yeah, I couldn't finish it. But this is LGBTQIA. Definitely. You find out right away one of the characters is gay. And she, of course, this is Asian inspired. And she is at this school, and she is training to be a sage, but not succeeding very well. And our other main character she is doing very well as a sage. It actually doesn't say. I'm thinking she might be bi, but it doesn't really say. But actually, what it is because sages have to take a vow of celibacy, so she may never have thought about what her preference was, because she was, since she was little, she wanted to be a sage, and she has visions. So they're on a quest because the Queen of the Fays have invited the king, but the king is too busy, of course, so sends the prince, his son, and these 2 girls. And then, of course, they have some other people to go with them. But anyway, they have to go into the woods, and yeah, that's never a good thing. And basically the kingdom has has had some issues. The sun really doesn't shine. It's always cloudy, so the food hasn't been growing right, and so people are kind of hungry, and there's these monsters that keep appearing. And so anyway, so they end up in this forest, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but things are getting real really fast. So I'm not to where they get to the Fae yet, if they're even going to get there. But this, it's just, it's so good. I wasn't sure how this book was going to be because I've never read, an Asian, well, let me not say never, because I might have and just not realized it. But it's rare for me to read an Asian fantasy. There we go. And definitely not read a book, like this, but it's awesome. I'm loving this book. And I am going to participate in the Queer Readathon in the beginning of December. And this is actually a prequel to Ash. And I actually got Ash to read for that. So I'm really excited, especially now that I've read this author and like her writing. And so, yeah, I'm really excited about that. So I'll be also finishing this. So my goal today is to finish Huntress and to finish the Looking Glass Wars. So, but anyway, I read 205 pages in this. I was trying to finish it, but my eyes were not, they didn't kind of want me to finish because they kept closing, and I just couldn't hold them open anymore, so I had to go to bed. So yesterday I read a total of 352 pages. So I'm still doing really good on my page count every day. So yeah, so that's basically what I read. Really enjoying the fantasy readathons. So like I said, Fall into Fantasy ended yesterday. The one readathon to Rule Them All is still going on, so I will have Huntress read for that one. And then I have a few others to read too that I'm hoping I can get read. And if I don't finish them by the end of November, I definitely will just have to keep them and try to read them, finish them all. And sorry guys, we have squirrels in our attic. We've told our landlord, and yeah. So that's what we hear all hours. Anyway, so let me know if you've read any of these, especially this one, because I have never, like I said, before when I got this, I've never heard anybody talk about this book. So I'm really excited to have found one, a new book. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and please remember to always be kind to one another, and I will see you again soon. Bye.